Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the World Cup 6 a.m. update. This is the 32nd annual Blue Marlin World Cup held around the world on the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day to the United States of America. Before we go any further, I just had a phone call from Cape Verde. The Andromeda is hooked up with angler Anthony Johnson. They just hooked up 2 minutes ago. So before we can even get this live broadcast out, they've called up and let us know that they have a hookup. To let you know, lines are out in Fiji. Lines are out in Papua New Guinea. Right now we have Cape Verde fishing. We have the Azores fishing. I just got a report from Delcio Silva and the Azores saying that the weather is extremely crappy. Bermuda, the boats are just now starting to head out, and they should start fishing here in about an hour and a half. So they're just getting right into their spots, getting ready to go fishing. Before we go any further, I'd like to say thank you to our sponsors, Bosch American Towers, and also Black Bart Lures. Today, throughout the day on our updates, we're going to have some different stories with some of Black Bart's lures that they've sent us. So please come back every 3 hours looking for these updates and some of the stories with Black Bart's and some of their best lures. Again, in St. Martin, I just got a text message from the Auspicious saying that it's blowing and raining down there, but they're going to go out there and brave the seas and try to catch the biggest blue marlin on the 4th of July. The Azores, they've been fishing for about an hour and a half. Mozambique, we have a boat fishing in Mozambique, and they have been fishing now for about 3.5 hours down there, and I have not received a phone call from them yet. The boats in Bermuda, like I said, will be starting fishing in about an hour and a half. We have boats in the Gulf of Mexico. We have boats in Hawaii. We have a total of 162 boats fishing around the world for this beautiful chance to win the World Cup. And let's see, what else do we have here? 4th of July. This is the 32nd annual World Cup. And we're going to be doing live broadcast all day long, every 3 hours. This is our first one at 6 a.m. We'll be having another one at 9 a.m., another at noon, and we'll be doing it every 3 hours, updating you with everything we have going on. Also, it's going to be, I believe it's going to be 2:30 our time where Hawaii starts fishing. I promise that once I get off this live broadcast, I'm going to start calling back the people that I know in Hawaii that's been calling me all night long and waking me up. Again, the boats in Bermuda will start fishing in an hour and a half. Madeira started fishing, and Cape Verde has been fishing now for just over half an hour. And we have one hookup there on the Andromeda by Anthony Johnson, last year's winner of the World Cup. Hold on 1 second. Just got a text message. The Blue Macaira is hooked up in Madeira. Again, that's the Blue Macaira hooked up in Madeira. That is. Oh, good morning, Kate the mate. How are you today? Good to see you in Bermuda. Hello, good morning. My friend Kate from Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, who's moved to Bermuda, the lovely island of Bermuda. Good morning. Again, that's the Blue Macaira in Madeira is hooked up. That's my buddy Sean Williams from Antigua reporting a hookup. And let me write that down. We have local time here of 6:02. 6:02 Macaira hooked up. All right, now we got that in there. And looks like it's going to be a pretty busy day. Fishing has been really good. Madeira yesterday had 2 fish that they released over 600. Cape Verde's been exceptionally hot, but I wouldn't count out the boats in the Gulf of Mexico. There's been 3 fish over 800 pounds caught in the last couple of weeks. We have 6 boats fishing out of the Gulf of Mexico. We have the You Never Know, the Done Deal, the Smooth Operator, the No Compromise, the Team Supreme, and my boys on the Who Dat, Keith and Caleb. Caleb, for you, Wahito! All right. Yep, I just got a message from Carl Anderson relaying Blue Macaira hooked up in Madeira. That's what I like to hear. Again, folks, I'll take your updates, whether it be a text message, via Facebook message. Call me on the phone. You have all our numbers. You can call me on my cell. Number is 561-310-9214. Again, that's 561-310-9214. If you don't have my cell number, feel free to send me a text message on that same phone. Also, we're looking for pictures. Any kind of pictures that you have, whatever you're doing during the World Cup, send them to us. Let's share with the world what you're doing out there today. Anything while you're fishing. I just got a picture from the blank check in some very interesting 4th of July outfits. Share it with us. We want to post it up on our Instagram page. Our Instagram page is @BlueMarlin World Cup. Feel free to tag us in anything or send it to us in private message and we'll share it with everybody else. Send it to us here on Facebook, which is our Blue Marlin World Cup page on Facebook. Time out a second. A little bit of my Cuban coffee, café con leche. All right, so let's report again. We have the Andromeda hooked up at 5:56 Florida time with angler Anthony Johnson, and we also have the Macaira hooked up in Madeira at 6:02. Now, to everybody that's fishing out there right now, please be safe. Please have a good time. Please enjoy this fun tournament that we get to enjoy around the entire world on the 4th of July. Happy birthday to the United States, our home country here. Very happy Cuban man that my grandparents came here to the United States. Also celebrating our 32nd year here for the World Cup. Started back in 1985 with Jim Hardy and Tex Schramm. And also thanks to Mike Leach for all your help that you've given me, because there's no way I could have done this without calling you every 5 minutes asking you a question. I thought I knew a lot about fishing until I get asked all the questions from all over the world. Anyway, again, happy 4th of July, folks. This is our 6 a.m. update. We will be doing another live update at 9 a.m., hopefully with some reports on the 2 fish that are hooked up right now as we speak, and also let you know what's going on in Bermuda. By that time, they would have been fishing for about 2.5 hours, and that'd be at about an hour and a half. And by that time, East Coast will start fishing also. So we have 4 boats out of North Carolina going fishing. They'll be in the Eastern time zone. Bermuda and St. Martin, we have 2 boats fishing out in St. Martin. Again, the weather report from St. Martin is 25 and gusty, raining real bad, but they're going to go out there and they're going to try to fish for the biggest blue marlin in the world. Again, I want to say thank you to Bosch American Towers. Timmy Bosch, I hope you wake up with a big smiley face on your face. It's the 4th of July. I want to see a picture of you smiling today. Black Bart Lures, Jack Tullis, Gary Tullis, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the handful of lures you gave us and the stories that we will be sharing later on throughout the day with some of their best lures. Breakfast, extreme breakfast, Hawaiian breakfast. We also have a Zulu Impi we have a little story about. We have the 1656, which made its name by catching the 1,656 pound blue marlin out of Kona, Hawaii by Bart Miller, and many other stories. And hopefully we'll have some more good stories going on throughout the day as people start fishing. So again, thank you so much for stopping by on our 6 o'clock live update. Keep an eye out for us for more updates throughout the day on social media, Facebook, Instagram. Again, Instagram at Blue Marlin World Cup, and Facebook, it's going to be Blue Marlin World Cup on Facebook. Also, feel free to look at my personal page. I will be sharing and refreshing everything that is happening on our page here on my personal page. And good luck to the boats that are out there fishing now. Cape Verde, Azores, Bermuda starting up in a soon time. Also here, did not mention Mozambique. Mozambique right now, it's noontime. I have not heard a report. We have one boat fishing in Mozambique. We also have a boat fishing in Cameroon. Have not heard from them. They would be also in about 2.5 hours of fishing right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us on this 6 a.m. broadcast. Watch for us at the 9 a.m. broadcast, Eastern Time, here on Facebook. Keep an eye out for any of our fishermen. Send us photos. Let us know what you're doing today. Happy 4th of July. Enjoy yourself at the barbecues. Save me a little bit. And again, thank you, Bosch American Towers. Timmy, keep your smiley face going. No sad face today on the 4th of July. Jack, Gary, everybody at Black Bart Lures. I'll make sure I make a better adjustment on the camera lens for Black Bart Lures and your stories coming in about 3 hours. Thank you very much, and we will talk to you soon.